G'day world, it's Chris Hogan coming to you live from the precinct of Fortitude Valley for Beach City. That's facebook.com/Beach City Life. And I'm here with Siva from Viberent. How you going, Siva?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. We're in the River City Labs part of the precinct, and I understand you're a River City Labs member?
Yes, I am, and we've been part of the University Labs Accelerator program as well earlier this year, and we finished the program, and we are now working out of the labs here.
Cool. Tell us about Viberent. What does it do?
Viberent is a cloud-based rental management system for equipment rental companies. You know, the suburban rental companies that you see, renting scaffolding, forklifts, machinery, party hire, companies like that, they use our software system to manage their inventory, invoicing, customer management and all of that.
Awesome. And how long ago did you figure out that this was a problem?
Around 2010-11, I've been working with a lot of rental companies all over Australia and New Zealand, and we found out that there are some common elements, common problems that they're all experiencing, and the world was moving towards cloud-based SaaS solutions, and SME businesses were starting to adopt a cloud. Accounting systems like Xero and MyOb and all that. So that's when we decided that a solution that addresses an SME businesses invoicing and inventory issues can be tackled by our system.
So your customer validation was done while you're working with these companies. In what capacity? Were you a consultant?
We had a desktop solution as well at the time. A lot of our customers were using it. So that kind of validated that there was a problem. But what prompted us to create a product was gathering feedback from a lot of customers for the common problems. So we created one generic solution.
I think that's a really great message, that it took you a few years to, I guess, gather all of those problems, yes. Using, I guess, what you would call a minimum viable product in your desktop application.
Yep.
And then how long ago, so how many years did it take between 2010 and 2011 before you became part of the accelerator with River City Labs?
Look, we launched our first version of the product in 2014, late 2014. And we started to sell to customers, Australia, New Zealand, and other parts of the world. We joined the Accelerator program last October, 2016 October, and today we have nearly 300 customers all over the world.
That's fantastic. And from obviously going from, when was your first customer? What year was your first customer?
2014.
Okay,
yeah.
That's great. 300 customers in 3 years. That's fantastic.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it's still, the worldwide market for Viberent is quite large. So we just scratched the surface in terms of our product. We took nearly 2 years after 2014 to fine tune the product, meet customer demands, and suit it to different geographical locations like US, Australia, UK, etc. And now we have a really beautiful product that meets the real life demands of a rental company anywhere in the world.
So with 300 customers in 32 countries, how big's your team?
We are a small and agile team of just 7 people. So, about 4 developers and other 1 salesperson and other support staff. So.
And how are you managing the expectations of your customers with such a small team? How's that going for you?
Look, again, we cannot be all things to all people. So we receive constant feedback from our customers, and we rank them according to priority and importance and everything. And every 2 weeks we release new functions, enhancements, bug fixes, and things like that. So yeah, every 2 weeks we have a new version kind of rolled out. The beauty of the cloud is you don't need to send out a CD or an install update or anything. Every customer gets the same application irrespective wherever they are in the world.
That's fantastic. I think it's a really good lesson for people to learn, is that if you want to be a global company, you don't actually have to have a massive team, to be that company. and to get 300 customers. I think it's a great lesson. So what's it like being in the precinct? How are you finding being in this sort of environment?
Fabulous environment. You just need to look around and learn from the others. There are people, really brilliant people, and you also have access to mentors, people like Steve Baxter and others with wealth of business expertise are waiting to help, entrepreneurs like us. And so we are really, really grateful for their time and contribution. So the precinct is the best place for an entrepreneur to be, and make sure that, they leverage the opportunities available at their disposal.
And I imagine you expect to grow.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
How are you going to manage that challenge of finding team members? Do you think being in a space like this can help you solve that problem? Or, how are you going to find new team members for when you need to grow?
Look, we are starting to seek investments and capital injection to grow the team, because we are starting to get number of customers in the US, and that's a really big market for us. So we are learning from a lot of other cohorts here as part of the accelerator teams, and some of them have grown from literally 1 or 2 people to about 12, 13 people in the last 6 months alone. So we are learning a lot from such companies.
Are they doing recruitment in-house, like as in are they having all of their team members here, or are they having... Yeah,
most of them have their team members here. Some of them are distributed, but most of them tend to have their team members here. Absolutely.
What model do you think you might go for? Do you care? Like, you happy to go for the distributed team, around the world kind of scenario, or would you prefer to have them in-house?
Look, at least initially, we definitely need to have the people in-house, because we need to have cross-fertilization of ideas, and we need to have sufficient staff members available to support our customers locally. But once we grow, we don't know what opportunities are out there, so we could be open to a distribution model depending on where most of our customers are. So,
to sort out maybe some time zone issues.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely, yes. Once we grow our team, say sales in US to say about 100 plus customers, then probably we would need to have a local support staff and things like that. So, yeah.
Plenty of problems to solve there. Obviously, constantly having questions. You've got a great team around you to be able to obviously ask those questions from, which is fantastic. I really like that collaborative model that is available to you. Jealous, but
look at the place. If this does not inspire an entrepreneur, nothing else will. This place is tremendous.
And Siva, how do people stay across what Viberent's doing? Have you got a website?
Yes, vibrenthq.com. We're on Twitter, ViberentHQ, and Facebook, Viberent.
Fantastic, guys. Make sure you go and have a look at that, especially if you know somebody that's in that equipment hire space that could benefit from a cloud-based solution. And I'm sure Viberent's actually solving plenty of problems for those clients. Thanks very much, Siva. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.